Yo, what's up, guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here, and I know it's been a minute since, well, I mean, it feels like it since we have an OU Showdown live, especially because the past few months of, well, all of 2018, my channel has been a lot of UU as of late, but kind of wanted to get back into just some standard OU lives, maybe sometimes teams that have a twist, but this team is, pretty standard, but looks solid. A team that Sabella passed me. It actually doesn't have an Assault Vest Magearna, which is interesting because you see that mostly these days, but we have Shift Gear, Combine Shift Gear with Ice Fang Hippo and Haze Toxapex with PokeaimMD Tornadus, Mega Metachan, one of my favorite megas to use in Ultra Sun and Moon, and then we have Scarf Kartana. So go ahead and look for some games, get some nice solid games in, hopefully you can get some W's, that's what's important, want to get some wins, and yeah, just have some fun. Honestly, that's really all I want to do from this. I want to try and get some wins, and love Metachan in this matchup. What up, telepathy prior to Mega Evolving? I absolutely loved Metachan in this matchup. It can OHKO the majority of his team, if not all of it, with appropriate, super effective moves, and he hates it. That's the most important part. So, Combine Shift Gear Magearna can also win if I weaken Mag. Tornadus is amazing as well. I want to find out what type of land reset is though. So we're going to lead off with Metacham, leads Lottie. A very scary Mon for me to actually face, considering the team I have. As my best switch-in is a Pokemon that doesn't very well take attacks that Lottie can go for. So Psychic can come out here, Draco. I don't want him Earthquaking on my Magearna switch. I also don't know if this is default. It should be default though. I'm pretty sure I use this team. I think it's double Scarf Mag plus Kartana. Drops a Draco and unfortunately misses. We're going to go for Slack Off here as he goes Lando. I don't mind him going Lando as this gives me some Ice Fang damage on him. Or not. Well, I missed. He missed, so I deserve to miss, to be honest. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've used this enough. It's double Scarf Kartana plus Mag with AV Bulu, standard Toxapex, and yeah, it should be easily enough to play versus. But his team absolutely hates Tornadus, and that's pretty much my best switch into this Bulu. Nature's Madness should come out, I think. As he, we cannot hit an attack to save our life today, but we'll go for knockoff here. Do you have Stone Edge? What are you doing? Oh, okay. So I have not seen Stone Edge on this. I thought it was Superpower Woodhammer, so I messed up right there for sure. But getting rid of the AV is incredible for Magearna. It's absolutely incredible. Don't think that my Metacham knocks you out just yet. So that sucks. Though I don't think I had a better play, and I didn't want to risk Magearna right there because I did not want it getting weakened. So go for Toxic right here as he Woodhammers. I just want to wear him down for Metacham. And well, it does. It's a little bit problematic right now, especially because his last move could be Superpower, but I kind of doubt it. He should be going for his. He should be very good play on my opponent's part, by the way. But he should be going for Horn Leech if anything. Now. Extremely good play on my opponent's part, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. I think it's actually better for me considering I get the Sacred Sword damage off I need on Magnezone for my Magearna right now, and I can just Shift Gear up. The AV's going on Bulu. Pex can come out, but it's not like 1v1ing me. And especially because the eject button's out of there, yeah, exactly. So it's like I can also Combine up. He's going to go for Nature's Madness, but with the leftovers and the grassy terrain that I would repeatedly be getting, I think we already just set it up for the sweep. Yep, because I get my +1 and I get all this recovery. And like I said, I did what I had to do to set up for the Magearna sweep. Not that it's won just yet, but there's a good chance this boy about to win. Even if he doubles, he did not double, so I guarantee this win right now. Also, great. We got the Magearna sweep that I wanted. And which is why I went for knockoff versus Bulu. Make it a little bit easier for me. Yeah, that's not going to do crap even with a crit. I have defense investment. Could be Kartana. Very good double into Magnezone, predicting my Kartana to want to come out. But it worked out more in my favor because my Bolt Beam Magearna just wins now. Perfect. So I can invest for a cleaner game. Stone Edge caught me off guard, but again, I did what I had to do. And I still stand by my knockoff play 100%, especially because the game ended up going like this. Not bad. Nice +6 Magearna. Beautiful. Not bad. So we got a shift gear Magnezone sweep immediately. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Let's go and look for another game. Perfect. I thought that game would have gone a little bit differently, though I think that Metachan would have put in a ton of work too. God, I hate fighting Lele with this squad because I can't play Magearna the way you would normally play a Magearna. Does that make sense? It's not Assault Vest, so I can't just toss it in there repeatedly. I'm gonna leave Pex because Rotom can Toxic everything. Looks like this is Drill Sand. I have Sand as well, but my Hippowdon can beat half his team. We're in Toxic right now as he Volt Switches. Maybe goes out into, I want to say, the Finny. Yep. Don't care too much. I can get in Tornadus as he doubles out into his Tyranitar. Assuming rocks are going to go up, I can get up my own. So he's more pressure to defog / spin than I am. Plus, you could fear Superpower here. Or not. You going to pursue me? Nope. Goes for Edge. Beautiful. I'll get up my rocks. As Charizard comes in, and I don't care what variant you are. I have a Toxapex, so you're Zardois as well, I'm assuming, because that's like a really common archetype with these two. Beautiful. So this should give me a Metacham. The reason I'm going Metacham is because I didn't expect Rotom to come out. I honestly expected the... Okay, this thing's gonna get blown away by this high jump kick. I was debating faking out, but no, if you're that high pop the very set, you're getting blown away. That just killed. So the reason I went Metacham there is because I expected to double into something that can take advantage of Pex. Extra doesn't make sense, but it could avoid the Toxic that he could go for. And now I can easily just go right out to Tornadus and click Knock Off on anything. I don't care about your Moonblast, I really don't. If you're gonna give me your item, then I'm sure he's Defog plus Spin on everything. But I always get to U-turn, and I get rid of its leftovers recovery. So next time it comes in on any attack from my Metacham, it should be game. For game over, rather, for this Tapu Fini. But yeah, the reason I'm really happy that he's not going his own Tapu Lele is because, like I said, the way versus Lele you play with this team, offensively I check it, but I hate it every other way. I really do. I'm actually going to bring in my Hippowdon just to get a nice leftovers recovery turn. I need Hippo for Drill, so I don't want to get him weakened. But at the same time, I do want my rocks up, especially because I'm Spidef Hippo. And this does at least pressure Tapu Fini to come in. Easily gives me Toxapex. Yep. And I could double out to Tornadus. If he goes for double Flamethrower, he's not going to knock me out anyway. Very nice play. I'm making these plays because I have Regenerators, so I really don't care what he does. And I can always U-turn. You can keep doing all you want. I'll always bring in Pex. Always. So, I'll just Scald. As Tapu Fini seems the most likely. And then we'll bring in a Hippowdon. I don't think you'd, I think you'd defog immediately first, and I want to wear him down with the Sand and also get a little bit of leftovers recovery. Because while I am a little bit worried about Drill, I can definitely deal with it. So we're bringing in Pex now. As he goes for Pump, what the hell? I'll just throw off some Scalds. Taunt, Moonblast, Defog, Pump. Wow. Scalds mean that he doesn't come in with Drill for free. Especially if it's on an Air Balloon. Even though Misty Terrain does end in this turn. You just rocks Tar? I'm not switching. I just no rock. I don't have to switch. Misty Terrain's dead. Gone. Not sure why he went out into Charizard there. Maybe to bring in Drill. But I'm gonna Toxic. Yeah, I don't know why he made that play. But Charizard's now on a timer. I'm pretty sure that's banded Tyranitar too because it did 27. And this is the thing I was scared most about. I hate switching into this thing, but it's almost set up for Kartana to Leaf Blade sweep him. I need rocks up for Charizard to die. Kartana can Leaf Blade, and it can also live on Earthquake. So we'll go Mag here. I absolutely hate going Mag though because I don't like switching into that Pokemon very much at all. And the fact that he has Psychic Terrain is also scary for my Fake Out. Pex can come out. He's probably gonna Roost, but it's still in my best interest to make the smarter play, especially because I can just Scald right here. If you Roost, he'll still take the Scald, which will do about 34%, plus the 18% from Toxic that he'll be taking this turn. And I already have everything set up for the Leaf Blade sweep. What's the idea of this? Getting in drill? Like, I don't get the idea behind this. You trying to bring your Feeny? Your Lele? Ideally, I burn this guy. But again, Leaf Blade on boosted now. We'll be able to knock out Lele. I really hate going Magnezone, but I have to. I will always Ice Beam here. Ice Beam hits Drill. Tyranitar might be 2-hit KO'd, but more importantly, I hit Drill, like I said. And I think if I'm going to win with Kartana, I can't switch into Lele anyway. I don't want to Iron Heading my Tornadus, so I'm just going to stay in and go for Ice Beam again. As unfortunately, I get flinched. That's lame, but it is what it is. I can kick something in the face now with Medicham if I want to, and I think I will. So you can go ahead and catch this kick to the face. Sucks that I lost Magnezone because, again, Lele's going to come out and be able to get a KO versus me, but Smart Strike can sweep, Leaf Blade can sweep. Charizard's gone, so Leaf Blade can definitely sweep. Could be. Lele comes out. Tornadus can still... You would Psyshock here, right? I like Medicham because it outspeeds his team outside of Sand. Obviously. Yeah, we'll go Hippo. I'll keep Pex alive because it it stops him from spamming Moonblast. Oh wow. Why'd you go out into why'd you do that? Why'd you go for Moonblast yourself? Oh, Envy hit me up. Should be ready in like 5 minutes? Clean. Nice. So I'll be able to record Envy today. Awesome, that's what I wanted to do. But yeah, I should be able to just Scald here, whether he goes Feeny or not. He's also just wasting my turns of Sand, which is amazing. I don't care about that, dude. I care more so about the fact that Sand is gonna end in a turn. I care way more about that. And this means that he's forced to sack everything. That's game. He's gonna go Tyranitar maybe to get the most turns out of Sand. But if he sacks Tapu Fini, then he actually has to sack Tyranitar after, which means that he has to bring in Drill after. That's dead. But he's trying to get it. I understand what he's doing. He's trying to get the Psychic Terrain. That way he can get an extra Drill. That way I can't fake it out. But we already confirmed that Tyranitar was more than likely banded. So it couldn't... he wouldn't have enough Sand turns to win anyway. And my Kartana also did not die to Earthquake, which I would just stay in versus Excadrill and click Leaf Blade one more time. So cool. Cool, we got that W there. Let's go and look for another one. I hate fighting Lele though with this squad because it's always a situation where I can't switch in. How do I want to deal with this? Okay, I love Kartana in this. He has a Torn, which is a problem. I think my Hippowdon walls a good majority of his team. Well, mainly Zygarde. Zygarde's a giant threat too. I gotta be careful about that thing coming in. I'll leave Medi and just get my Fake Out off as he's Torn. This is a Mon that I don't switch in too well to. With Hurricanes and whatnot. I get a crit early. I don't switch in well to you at all, dude. I gotta go Pex. I'm assuming you're gonna Hurricane or knock off into... Okay, U-turn's great. And you can bring in your Zygarde and start destroying me. Or brings in Coco. I'm a Toxic. I have an Hippowdon. I'm gonna Toxic, yeah. I'm literally Toxicing here because I don't want him going Zygarde as he brings in Heat Rain. Okay, cool play. Good play. I guess you can Magma Storm me, huh? Oh, it's just leftover. Okay, perfect. I don't think that beats me 1v1. And I can bring in Hippo now. Get up my rocks. As he goes Coco. Yep, same thing. So I still get up my rocks here. There's no way you're grass. Not in this generation. Not right now, anyway. I could scout for it, but I don't have a good scout for Coco that doesn't give him momentum. And this should give me rocks. And the fact that he's leftovers on his own Heatran, great for me to know. Go Bulu so I get my recovery. I'd appreciate that. Nice. So I get back up to 100% and I get my rocks up, pressuring Tornadus and whatnot. Now, Bulu is an interesting Pokemon because I do not switch in super well to that. I'm actually going to pivot from Toxapex into Tornadus because I don't want him to... Is that the play? Whatever. Hard Tornadus is fine. I would say I don't want him Nature's Madnessing, but... one sec, halfway through a recording, give me like 10, 15 if that's okay. I'm so sorry, MV. My bad. I did not mean to keep you waiting. Will you turn because Woodhammer can knock me out. And now I can bring in your Medicham, and you know what? I don't even care if you have Protect, bro. I'm clicking High Jump Kick. Because of that crit earlier, I'm pretty sure Torn just drops, man. He could be Protect. But I don't matter. I get to bring out Big Boy. Yo, give me this damage. Give me this damage on Zygarde, please. Hey, I pop a berry. Hey, that don't matter, bro. That just means you ain't hitting me hard next turn. And I get to Ice Punch now, which is awesome. Because if you go Greninja, if you go Tornadus, I'll die. I do not mind you extreme speeding me at all because I was extremely scared about Zygarde potentially sweeping me later. So being able to get rid of Zygarde early is amazing for me. Gren probably coming out. Looking at his team, could be Scarf Gren. Scarf Gren makes a lot of sense. Still don't switch in well to this. I don't want my Magearna getting knocked off, especially when it can sweep with Heatran being weakened. Alright. We'll go... I want to keep this thing alive. I just said what I said, but assuming this is Z, I don't want that Mon going down. Yeah. I knew that was going to happen, but like I couldn't do anything about it. He's going to U-turn out into Heatran as well, but I'll get a Thunderbolt off on it, which is really nice. I think I just have to accept the fact that Magearna is not going to get much recovery outside of grassy terrain ever in this game. Goes Coco, so he's giving me a boosted Thunderbolt, which I do not mind. Again, you should U-turn. I have the Powdon, so I'm a double Thunderbolt, and thank you for giving me a boosted Thunderbolt to hit your Heatran. Appreciate that. A Para would be nice too. Though this is Spadefran as hell. So Hippo comes out. I get Lava Plume burnt, unfortunately. That was a risk that I had to take there, I think. You still go down to Earthquake. Like, you should know you still go down to Earthquake. Coco is in range of Ice Beam. Yeah, Magearna's looking really good. There's no way you keep that Mon in. It goes Torn. I think this is a situation where I'm kind of forced to risk a Speed Tie. Otherwise, I go Magearna, which is the safer mid-ground play. He can go Heatran too. I'm not risking it. I'll risk it later if I need to. Perfect. So, get a nice Thunderbolt off here. If he U-turns out into Bulu, you're giving me Grassy Terrain, Recovery. My mom's calling me. I'm going to call her back in a sec. I actually asked her to call me. Give her some Grassy Terrain, Recovery if you want. Or you go Heatran and you're letting me weaken it for the Magearna for later. Perfect. Repeatedly coming in on me isn't going to be in your best interest, especially because I can just go Pex right now and just click Scald. Like, actually just click Scald. The fact that he has Lava Plume over Magma Storm means I can always switch out too. And if you give me the 17% on here, like you're helping my Magearna sweep. And I said earlier about how good Kartana is versus his team too. Look how good Smart Strike is once Heatran's gone. Look how good Scarf Smart Strike is once Heatran's gone. Honestly, one thing I could be doing is going Kartana on the doubles that I know he's making, play a little bit more aggressively, and just click Knockoff. That'll pretty much deal with that Mon forever. But if I get the burn on Bulu, it's dead. I'm going to recover off here because I live one Woodhammer for sure. Unless my opponent crits me. Alright, so now I'm in a really bad situation because my opponent actually crit me right there. But the great thing is he doesn't switch into Z Supersonic Sky Strike. Sucks because this Greninja can beat me, but I'm fairly positive his Gren is Scarf just based on team composition. I knew it would take one, and I didn't want to go hard Tornadus because of the HP it was at. I didn't want to go Magearna because Magearna is the Mon that's going to be winning me the game. 10 minutes. 1 sec. Yeah, this is a dead Tornadus. I'm pretty sure you're Z as well. So, dead Tornadus. Gone. Awesome. Coco's going to come out and be a giant problem. Greninja's going to come out and be a giant problem too. Because Medicham can fake out, knock out Coco, I'm going to stay in right here and go for U-turn. I don't care if he Scarf Ice Beams. Knocks me out. Yep. I can go Magearna right now and actually double out into Medicham, expecting him to want to go here in. And that should get me the KO. He predicts that. Very good play. Oh, okay. He's not Scarf. Awesome. Wait, that's even better for me. I get some beautiful damage off on you, and I might be able to win the game with... does that make it Scarf Coco then? Okay, that's fine. I don't mind potentially losing my Medicham if I put him in range of like my Kartana, for example. And he goes Coco for whatever reason, which I literally only need one Mon for. So I'll sack my Hippo right here to go down, and then hopefully Kartana can just sweep with Sacred Sword or Knockoff or anything like that. Good hidden power play, but you go down. You get in Bulu. Then I get to bring in Cart. Wow, I'm really surprised that wasn't Scarf Greninja on this squad. Was it just Scarf Coco? Because it did nothing. It might have been Scarf Coco, I guess. Alright. Sack this. As long as my... you have to go for Ice Beam too. And that gives me a free knock. Yep, so Cart can come out. If I Smart Strike and he goes Bulu, I win. But I feel like Knockoff is a play, and I'm pretty sure that knocks out Greninja. I just want to be sure. Greninja. Oh, you offensive. Whatever. Kartana. Knockoff. Hold up. He's not Water Dark right now. He's just pure ice. That's with an item. 67 and 70 something. Alright. I don't switch into Heatran, so I actually had to go for Sacred Sword there. And this gives me Magearna. It should. Yeah, Knockoff can win this game very easily. Especially if he doubles at any point. Knockoff will knock out Gren initially if he changes to any type. And Bulu isn't going to appreciate it after Beast Boost either. I could have Smart Strike there and gotten that play right, but obviously I did not. Just Ice Beam here. I don't want to double expecting Heatran because I think that I can win this game safely. Like, I legitimately think I can win this game safely. Like, if he gives me Grassy Terrain, I should be able to beat Heatran. Nice. So Greninja comes out. Is that a win? Hidden Power Fires knocks me out. Gives me Grassy Terrain. Actually, that could be the... Oh. No, I win. He has to sack something here. If he sacks Gren, I win with Medicham. Yeah, I win. Okay, so... Literally, Sacred Sword here should win me the game, but if he... Okay, so, if he sacks Greninja, I win, right? So he shouldn't sack Greninja. That's just, like, it. If he sacks Bulu, I can Sacred Sword through him. I think he sacks Heatran? Yep. Alright, I got the play right. I win. Awesome. So, Tran goes down, and then I just Smart Strike through you. Cool. So Knockoff was my best play. If he went double back to Bulu, I think he went. I think that was the only way he won. If he went right back out to Bulu. But Smart Strike easily knocks out that, and it'll also knock out that, and then plus you have the superpower anyway to knock me out. We can go for Horn Leash, I suppose. I'm pretty sure +1 Knockoff would do a chunk to Bulu as well. That doesn't matter. Yep, he knows he loses. Perfect. Probably could have done that a little bit cleaner if I played a little bit more aggressively. I think I should have. Honestly, that was a game where I had the tools to play aggressively. But I also think if he didn't crit my Toxapex with Woodhammer, it would be a lot easier to win that game too. So that really put me in a bad situation early on. Also, just clicking or pulling the trigger versus Pex could have done it. Oh, cool. So we have the exact same team, and I hate fighting Lucha. I absolutely hate Lucha so much. Busted Pokemon. I'm leading Torn because he has a Medicham, and that's like... Alright, so Leaf Blade is pretty good. I don't care that you have Magearna's Resist. That's more than likely Assault Vest Magearna on that squad, especially because you have no Lele switchings. So Leaf Blade should be no drawback for the most part. Freaking Medicham. Yeah, so we're going to lead Torn. I'm going to Supersonic Sky Strike immediately. Maybe he's the type of player that wants to risk the miss immediately, but yeah, I'm not the type that... I don't care if you want to fake me out. I'm not the type that will mess around with a threat like that. So goes for the Toxic there. If I land this Hurricane, he's dead. He should go Coco, but goes Mag. Same thing, still good for me. I get a U-turn and rocks up, which is amazing. And like I said, any chip on Magearna is beautiful because it ensures he has no recovery on Magearna basically. That has to be a Assault Vest. He has no recovery on Magearna, period. Yum. Not really. Especially because young Medicham comes out. Well, Magearna can also win this pretty handily. Ice Punch is the only thing that can knock me out. I'm risking Kartana. Even though it wins the game, I'm risking it. Yeah, the Ice Punch is perfect. And boy, does not freeze me. Let's go! Easy Leaf Blade. He gave me Medicham for whatever reason, so we get rid of the biggest threat that would have forced all the switch. I have no idea. Yeah, I knew he was going to be the type of person to risk Medicham. What were you thinking I'd go for there? Why would I not go for Leaf Blade? I have rocks up. Magearna has literally no recovery, and I can set up for a Leaf Blade sweep later. You thought I was predicting Hawlucha to come in without... I don't know what he was expecting there. I really don't. I do not know, but we don't mess around with those threats, man. That was a giant threat. That's why you should see from my turn 1 that I would not mess around with that Medicham. That's a Pokemon that if you give it too much room, it's gonna just go all over you. Scarf Kartana is amazing in this. We're gonna lead Hippo. As he leads Azelf, we're gonna double immediately into Tornadus, expecting him to taunt. If he gets rocks up, great play. And that is going to be a dead Azelf. I'm not gonna mess around with that thing and letting it boom on me. He hates Tornadus enough as it is. I know that's Z Dragonite as well. He hates Tornadus enough as it is. So by me doing that, I'm putting myself in a position where I can win the game. Manaphy comes out. Just gonna knock you off. I guess he could be Z Manaphy as well. Oh, it's leftovers. Perfect. Nice. So I get some beautiful chip off on you for my Leaf Blade for later. Magearna is looking like the most... Even though Magearna can win with a Shift Gear, it's the most expendable member for sure. Pex can still beat Mimikyu 1v1, so that's why Pex is worth keeping alive. I can easily go Kartana now. Pick the nice young Leaf Blade. It does allow Pinsir in, but I have Hurricane for that too, and Fake Out. I'm not sure why you gave me Scarf Drill, but I'll take it. Maybe to bring in Pinsir? No, just to bring in Dragonite. So, this will allow me to do one of two things. One, break his multi-scale. As he goes for Fire Punch. Cool. Well, that'll give me rocks. Nice. I'm also pretty positive that I'm outside of range of his attack, and I like rocks for Pinsir. Let me just make sure I'm out of range of his Z attack. I think I am. But if I'm not, I want to be sure. Dragonite. +1. 83 to 98%. Goodbye, Medicham. And if he double Dragonance, is a great play. But that still gives me the Fake Out that I need. And Sand for later. Which is literally just there for Dragonite. I can't believe he double Dragonance. Amazing play on my opponent's part. But I guess he did it for the outspeeding Kartana. Does he even outspeed Kartana? Doesn't he not? Yeah, Kartana's still faster. Yeah, Cart is still faster, so it's in my best interest to click this, and he should not be able to knock out a Powdon now. Cart's still faster, and it can Smart Strike through him pretty easily. You can fly all you want. Ice Fang's gonna knock you out. It sucks I lost my Fake Out, because that was definitely important towards winning. Doesn't matter if you SD up. Yeah, this will do. This should 2-hit KO you with Sand. Yep. Sand up, like I said, this should 2-hit KO. Beautiful, we're bringing Cart now. Click that Smart Strike, knock him out. Even if they sassy. I Smart Strike here. Bust your Disguise. Then I go out into my Hazer, I think. Does that win me the endgame? I guess it might still come down to me hitting a Hurricane versus Manaphy. Possibly. +6, knock them out even if they sassy. Unless Shadow Sneak actually KOs Kartana from 26, which I would be ridiculously surprised about. Yeah, Shadow Sneak does not do enough. Bust that young boy's Disguise. Okay. Then we get in young Mimikyu over here. Click that Scald. Brings in Manaphy. Allows me to get out in this Pokemon, and we should win the game. How much does knockoff do? Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome, we won. I was about to say, because like, do I go for knockoff and let the burn knock him out and then just go, I think I just go, assuming knockoff plus burn knocked out Manaphy, right? I wouldn't have to risk Hurricane. I sack Tornadus, and then I just Scald twice with my Mimikyu, with my Toxapex, and +2 Mimikyu cannot knock out Toxapex, and plus Life Orb plus 2 turns of Scald. I should have won that game. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So we won. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I ended up winning every game, which is pretty cool. If you did, of course, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.